Well, like I grew up in Dawsonville, Dahlonega, so my brother and I would both get on our motorcycles in the morning. We'd go up to the Blue Ridge Parkway, ride all the way to like Virginia, and barely come under 100 miles an hour the whole time. And at some point, you're like, I'm either gonna die or go to jail.
You're like, it's a matter of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good run.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's check out while we're ahead. Hello, I'm Adam Bruce, the Vice President of Business Operations at Futura Systems. My interest in motorcycles started as a kid when my oldest brother got one. We lived in North Georgia and had horses and ponies. I even had one of my own and had been riding them since a very early age, but there was just something that fascinated me about motorcycles. A couple years later, my parents bought my first dirt bike, which I immediately crashed, but I was hooked, and I've had a dirt bike or a street bike ever since. In the late 2000s, I had the opportunity to continue my education and obtained a diploma in motorcycle service technology at a technical college in Atlanta. Through school, I was introduced to the owner and riders of an AMA Pro road racing team. So I joined the team as the lead mechanic for the 2009 season, and along with 2 other mechanics, plus the team manager, we traveled the country from April to October in a 35-foot box truck. As you can imagine, there were no luxuries included. One of the things I love most about riding motorcycles is the thrill and exhilaration that I feel when riding. The adrenaline rush is amazing, and it's the risk that creates the reward. I'm also mechanically inclined, so I like working on my own motorcycles. There's just something that's therapeutic about getting grease under my nails and knowing that I'm able to maintain and repair them. In my role, I lead the implementation teams, steer operational initiatives, develop product deployment strategies, and help lay the groundwork for customer success. I was introduced to the world of GIS when I was working for a startup company in the mid-2000s. The product we were developing was a market analytics tool for the banking industry, and one of its key features relied on the creation of drive time polygons that we calculated using Esri ArcGIS software. GIS is already used daily for turn-by-turn directions via GPS, as well as drive time calculations to the selected destination. But I've always wondered, can it be used to calculate the fastest line around a racetrack? Now that artificial intelligence is accessible, we may even be able to do these calculations in real time. If we can couple that with an augmented reality display inside the rider's helmet, they could experience the same type of track guidance that we've seen for years in video games. That could be a game changer for the development of riders' abilities. One of the parallels I draw between my time with the race team as a mechanic and my role at Futura is the need to think customer. Whether it's a rider or a utility company, the need to employ skills such as an acute attention to detail that was required when every nut and bolt on the bike had to be torqued to spec is critical to identifying opportunities for customer service excellence. I'm also very process-driven and believe that a well-defined and efficient process, along with a desire to continuously improve, can lead everyone to success. Another parallel is the need to build trust with both colleagues and customers. And a parallel can be seen in the use of complex strategies to motivate teammates to a level of high performance, which allows us to win consistently.